What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're going to check out The Last of Us Part 1 again, as it has had an enormous amount of updates. Like, probably about 6 or 7, like little 10 to 50 meg updates, but like 2 days ago, it had a 14.7 gig update. So, I wanted to give it another try real quick. Now, we're not going to sit here and go through all the settings again. Much like with the Resident Evil 4 updates and whatnot, we're just going to go in here with my settings, which on this guy is pretty much everything on low, because that was the only way we can get the thing to run, since it only has 6 gigs of VRAM. And this game is a VRAM hog. So, my basic plan was, we're just going to start a new game, see how it runs in the beginning. I'll use the pause function on OBS, just pause, then we'll go a little farther, maybe like after the whole, like them getting away from the initial infection happens, we'll go into that little abandoned town, and then after that, we'll end the video probably right around where those, where I did the little walking around in the other video. So, and then after we do that, I figured we would also do the Asus G15 Advantage, secondary computer, and main computer too. Now, the Asus G15 Advantage also got another driver update that said it improved performance even farther. So, that'll be pretty cool. Interested to see how that works. Steam Deck didn't really seem to have too much mentioned, but it still was mentioned, so I wanted to give it another shot for you guys. Now, this is probably going to be a pretty short video, since we're just going to go through a couple quick, probably like a minute or two of the beginning, like a minute or two of like that middle area where you're just walking around the abandoned city with that one chick, and then we'll probably end it like with some camera recorded gameplay too, just because I like adding some camera in there. So why don't we not waste any more time, and let's go get started. So here's the settings we're going to try to run on the Steam Deck. Pretty much what we had last time, just everything on low. I know I have a frame cap on, but this thing doesn't have a chance in hell of ever getting up to 100 FPS, 120 FPS, so I don't think that'll matter. We got FSR2 on, and we got it on quality, which gets us just barely under our max VRAM usage, which is probably why it ends up crashing a bunch, but you'll see. I can't even make it all the way through the little prologue. So technically, it's actually a little worse than it was before. I mean, I feel like I was getting a little bit more FPS, like 5 to 6 in this update, but what does that matter if I frickin' crash out, you know? But then again, this game still does not say it works for this console thing yet either. It's a PC console. It's pretty cool, but wish they would get this thing verified. But anyway, let's get into the game, shall we? Well, here we are, basically in the beginning of the game, just after getting out of the flipped over pickup. And at least as you can see, it's getting a little bit better FPS than it was the first time around. I think we were already way in the teens, like low teens at this point already. But once we get up past this damn fire truck and whatnot, then it starts really dropping them.
We're gonna get out of this, I promise.
I guess it was a little bit farther down the road. Maybe after this next explosion. Nope, here we go. Now we're in the high teens, but we were dropping way into the low ones before. But then right up here, before this guy opens up this gate, it just crashes out on us. Yep, see, right there. It lags, and then it just crashes. So, anyway, let's go move on. Well, all right, guys. On that disappointment, I guess we're done with that game. It seemed to actually get better FPS by like 5, 6-ish. But before, I didn't get crashes all the time. In fact, I did not crash at all when the game first came out. However, it was running in like 11 FPS running through the city. This time we dropped down to like 16, and then we crashed right as we were about to go through the frickin' fence. It dropped down to like 5 FPS, and then it was like, nope, I'm done. I don't have enough VRAM to do this, so I'm just not gonna do it. So, still completely unplayable on the Steam Deck. Do not buy this game if all you have is a Steam Deck. Terrible experience. Hell, if the game even ever gets verified, it's probably still going to be a pretty terrible experience, seeing as though this was a PS5 game, and asking a PS5 game to be ported back down to PS4 levels of stuff, not gonna work so well. So, I don't know if this is ever gonna work good, but from now on, we're done with the Steam Deck until it actually gets a verified badge. Or at least a playable badge or something like that. Until then, we're just gonna pretend this doesn't exist on the Steam Deck. I think that's a good idea. But anyway, at least now you guys know not to bother with this game if all you have is a Steam Deck. So that was the point of this video after all. So even though it was short and didn't work the way I hoped, at least it still did its intended purpose. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, even though it was short and kind of a failure. But I guess it wasn't. The gameplay was a failure, but I showed you guys it didn't run good and saved some people some time and some money and some headaches. So I count that actually as a win, not a failure at all. So anyway, guys, until the next video, peace out.